To our Fit for Life team webinar tonight is November 10th, and I am super excited to share with you guys some things that have been floating around in my mind as just a few ideas that I have for our team, and then Mike has some stuff to share as well. So anyways, I know we always kind of switch up the pictures and stuff that we use on these slides, and so since Winter Summit is right around the corner, I had no choice but to pull up one of our Winter Summit pictures from last year. And it's so crazy to look at that picture and see so few of us right there. And, like, there's going to be that amount of just diamond coaches that'll be there this year. So it'll be so cool to just, like, compare the attendance and everything from the years as they go by. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So like I said, it's going to be Mike and I presenting tonight, and that's us. Oh, that's from Winter Summit too, last year. All right, a quick note. This week I'm going to be presenting on the Team Dynasty Coach Opportunity webinar about what Beachbody coaching is. So this is a great opportunity for you guys to invite your prospects, your friends, your challengers, anybody who wants to know what this Beachbody thing is that you're posting about all the time. And it's really a great way to kind of take the stress off of yourself, so you're not the one having to explain everything, and it just kind of like takes it out of your hands and says, I don't know, just go on this webinar and this girl who does really well at it will explain it.
Also, third-party validation is very important. Yeah. And it gets a different perspective, even though it's the same company. People hear it differently when they hear somebody else's story. And, so nobody wants to be the only one doing it, so when they hear for something, it's actually a great business model to use, that third-party validation.
Yeah, and actually, the way that Scotty got me to sign up was he shared a Coach Opportunity webinar with me. It was a recording. It wasn't a live one, but it had Katie Hefner and somebody else. Oh, and Abby, I believe, Abby Fix. So just a little tidbit, but so they do work.
There you go.
Alright, now I don't know if you guys saw my goals that I posted at the beginning of the month, but I had a goal on there, and this is the first time that I'm going to be doing this for our team, but I actually set a team goal for Success Club points. I got the idea from Jenna while we were up there in Healthy for Life headquarters in Maryland, and she was saying that she has set like a team point goal, and that it's been really engaging and fun, and add some competitiveness and just a team spirit of wanting to contribute to help towards the team goal each month. So I just kind of took a guess at where to set the mark for this month. So I put us down for 225 points, and I really believe that we can get there. And of course, as Mike and I always do, we decided to sweeten the deal a little bit for the top 4 Success Club point earners during November. And they will get an exclusive prize from us, and the coach with the most personally sponsored coach rank advancements wins a prize as well. So that's going to be a coach who has their own coaches advancing in rank. It's not going to be your whole downline. So just your own personally sponsored coaches. So kind of like how it is for Team Cup Challenge. So anyways, what do you guys think? Are you going to shoot for that 225? I'm really excited to be able to get there, and I'm sure that you guys are just going to blow it out of the water anyways, but that's what I'm starting it off with, and I think it'll be really fun. Alright, our official second annual Fit for Life Winter Retreats logo. Can you guys see yourself rocking in that chair? Are the chairs there?
Yes, the
okay.
chairs. I know, so for
free car, Nicole, no.
For $12,000 for 4 days, it better be there.
Yeah, so we are so excited, and Mike has been doing a ton of work of putting just some extra special details together for you guys, and I think you'll be really excited when you get there, and it's going to be an awesome time. We have so many great people coming in, and did you have anything you wanted to say?
I'm excited. I mean, at this point, we're almost to floor space. I mean, I was concerned when we got 16-bedroom place that we wouldn't be able to fill it. In fact, I asked the lady how much we could actually save if we closed off a couple of the bedrooms.
Yeah.
And she actually said we could save a little bit of money, and then Jen and I prayed about it, and we said, you know what, we're going to go by faith that we can get it filled. And we've got every single spot filled. There's still room. We'll put you somewhere if you want to come. We definitely want you there. We've got some amazing things going to happen there. Live entertainment. It's going to be fun. I can't wait. I'm excited. I don't get excited. I really don't. I'm excited. I might actually smile.
We might have to have people sleep in a bathtub.
That's just weird. Let's move on.
Okay. All right. Okay. So another grand idea that I had for this month. Okay, so I've been a coach now for about 3.5 years, and you've been hearing us say how these are the busy months and these are the great months, to really plug in and stay on track with your business, and everybody wants to buy a challenge pack during November, December, January, and all that stuff.
That's true.
Well, it's only true if you are still doing the vital behaviors yourself.
Oh, gosh, she's always a catch.
And the thing is that the same reason that other people fall off the wagon during the holiday season, family, holiday parties, all those things, they all apply to us as well. Yes, we're coaches. Yes, we do our workout most of the time, and we eat clean most of the time. But Thanksgiving, Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever it is, they all come around and they all eat up our time, our money, our focus. And what I want to do is I'm going to open up a coaches only challenge group. So this is going to be a group just for us coaches to hold each other accountable, both in our fitness and in our business. And you know how, in your challenge groups, we're always telling you have to be your best challenger, and you always have to show up. You have to be the first one to get your workout done, and you have to lead the way and show everybody that it's possible. Well, I want you to feel comfortable in this coaches only challenge and just be real with exactly the struggles that you're going through. If you went to your office party and you ate all the lasagna and the fudge and the peppermint, whatever, all that craziness that
comes. I worked there.
Then I want you to just feel open and comfortable to say, I blew it today, and then everyone's going to come to your rescue and be like, that's okay, you still have time to work out. So anyways, that's what the whole point of this is, because I am totally aware of how easy it is to get off track. And it's easy to get off track, and then it's really hard to get back on track. And I don't want you to miss out on the amazing opportunity that this time of year offers. But it all starts with you being consistent now. You cannot wake up on January 1st and be like, oh yeah, I'm a coach and I'm doing Insanity Max 30. And you're like, well, where have you been the last 2 months? I haven't seen any fitness posts from you. So this is just going to be a group, our Fit Biz Challenge group, and we're going to hold each other accountable in a totally unjudgmental way.
Right. It's actually really important, because we talked about this several times, and right now you're earning the right, and you're earning the right to be able to ask your friends and family to do their New Year's resolution. You're paying that way forward. This is kind of like our boot camp. This is the time when we've got to show consistency, and that way when it comes to the end of this month in December, that we're able to say, hey, I'm the person that can help you achieve that goal, so by April, it's not a dish that sits on the table. They want to trust you, and the exponential growth that can happen in the next 4 months. We keep saying it, it's a broken record, but that's because of every single person that's been here for longer than 12 months can attest to it if they've done those vital behaviors.
Right.
So,
and the thing that made me think about this, to offer this to you guys is actually a group that Mike and I got to participate last year. So last year when P90X3 launched in December, we got to participate in a coaches-only group for 5-star diamond coaches and above, and it actually had Tony Horton in the group, and like everybody was just real. Like they weren't, posting these pre-planned posts through Hootsuite or anything like that. It was just like, guys, I totally sucked in yoga today. I hate it. Like it was just being real with each other, and it's so great for building relationships.
And actually, for me, I had a huge habit with cookies and nighttime meetings. It seems sad, but and who was it that really was Meg? Who was it?
Oh, Meg Wazinski
and
Tommy Migrant.
Yeah, Tommy Migrant. They both came to my rescue, and they actually worked through a problem that I've had for years and years and years. Even when I was at Jenna's house, I thought I was done. I really did, but I didn't even have one then. No. But it was that coach-only group that actually made me do P90X3 the first time. It was the first program I finished. And I had never done it before because we were always leading. They always say that the lawn guy has the worst lawn. The house cleaning person always has the worst house. The pastor always has the worst kids. It's the same thing. So we need a place for us. You don't have to be in this. I know there's a ton of groups. Everyone's got a ton of groups. This is something we only want you to do if you're going to be involved. Please don't just sign up to sign up. We don't need it. I promise you, I'd rather have action. I hate dead groups. I can't stand it. Oh, gosh.
So that's that. Okay, and then part of the Fit Biz Challenge is going to be a team event, the Power Hour. So this is going to be holding each other accountable to doing our Power Hour each day. This is the one that Scotty Hobbs uses and promotes, and it's obviously working for him as he's the number 4 coach in the company and has been an elite coach 2 years in a row. So originally I wanted to have everybody do their Power Hour at the same time every day, but I understand we're all on different schedules. We all have different responsibilities and all of that. So what I want to do is we're just going to check in. 8 o'clock, I'm going to post, like if that's the time I'm doing my Power Hour, I'll make a post and say, starting my Power Hour, and then I'm going to come in at 9 and say, I'm done. So, and that's the kind of thing, I just want to use that for myself as well as opening that up for other people who may need that extra layer of accountability to do this.
Now, one of the things you guys may notice, this call is running a little bit different than other calls. Every call we're trying to give you this nugget. There's something that you can do as a takeaway. We really wanted this call to be stuff that we could say, hey guys, here's some plans. Here's some things that we can do right now. Everyone's saying, well, what do I do? I had a meeting with somebody today, and they sat down, they're like, okay, what do we do? So these are some things, these are some active steps that people can do right now if you take this stuff seriously. So, if you're looking for this nugget, this is the nugget. This is actually what we're talking about, okay? So this is great. I don't want you to discount and think, okay, well, the slides, these are the slides. So it's something that, the Power Hour, Arnal talks to us all the time about this because Jennifer has a weekly card with Arnal Nakaha, and who will also be at Winter Summit, which is amazing, like one of the first events he's ever gone to for a team. But anyway, so he always talks about that Power Hour being so important. So this is something to really not discount. And I'm really excited to do this. I am guilty of not having my Power Hour. The people that I work with, several of them are on this call, they know that if they message me, I just run right to it. But you know what? As some have even brought up, I don't get to my stuff because I'm always working with other people. And so it's really important that you have that set time, even if it's just that 60 minutes where you're going to be putting out the magic and the things that attract people to your market. Even if it doesn't yield you any business right now, just the people that get attracted to you. So if we all do it, we all agree to do it, say, hey, Jen wanted to do it at 10 o'clock, but, we've got people on the team that go to bed at 9. I think Jenny goes to bed at like 8:45, and, And there's other people that, you know what I mean? So it's really impossible at a set time, but we're all going to agree to do it. For Jen and I, it's going to be 10 p.m. That's going to be our so, anyways, that's awesome. She would never make it to 10. Oh, that's me. Okay. Well, that was fast. Okay, so anyway, so one of the things that we wanted to talk about, we really brushed and talked to this with the one-on-ones that we had in Healthy for Life, and we had a great time. I loved having those one-on-ones. And it was just wonderful because everyone that we sat with, they came prepared, they came taking notes, and you could just see an absolute desire to build a business. And to me, it was worth the drive. It was worth everything about it. I mean, I was so happy. So, anyway, so here we go. One of the things that we talked about is we talked about teaching your coaches. Now, if you're on this call and you are a new coach, or you are someone who has been in it for the discount and just, what's this whole Beachbody thing about, or something like that, this is who we're talking to. Or if you're a coach with a downline, this is for you to disseminate towards your coaches. So we're talking about baby steps. Okay, here's the thing. I wanted to reiterate this slide. This is actually a really nice slide. This is from, Kendra did this one, right?
It's in the files.
It's in our files tab. We've added this in our files tab. Kelly Greeno actually did something similar to this on a spreadsheet. So I really wanted to go over this real quick. This is your customer one-time orders on non-HD. This is why we push so hard that people become a coach from the start. We don't say coach, we say members. It's the same thing. But for someone who's not really interested in building a coach business, there's really no sense in calling them a coach. They're a discount member. That's what they are. So this is something I really wanted you to use this and look at this and see that there is, in fact, a savings after you include everything, including the monthly business fee, including the taxes and the tax tag, title insurance, that it is cheaper to be a member of this company. So I want you to go in having the confidence to know that this is, in fact, the case. Nicole said she used this yesterday, so we appreciate that. As a coach, this is one thing that we're very clear on, that it costs about $4 a day to drink a shake that's loaded with superfoods and whole foods from around the world. And then on top of that, I get 25% off of all fitness products that Beachbody offers. And they've got like 1,000 SKUs. They've got tons of things out there. Our pull-up bar, we have the power stands?
Yeah, the push-up things.
The push-up stands, they were actually cheaper from Beachbody than I could have gotten from Walmart at the time that we got them. So check those things out. That 25% discount accounts for everything, including these new releases. So here's the thing that we wanted, when we're talking about, this is something that we really promoted to everyone that we met with. And we talked about the 3 and it's free. I posted this picture in Fit for Life about a week ago. And basically for every person that you refer to this business, you'll receive at least a 35% discount on your Shakeology. Why do I say this? I'm speaking right now to the people that are in this for a discount. People that they're not really interested in setting power hours yet, and they're not really interested in starting a Twitter feed or changing your name to blankfitness@gmail.com, and you're not there yet. And it's so okay. It really is. Some people get discerned. Yeah, it's it's really okay because we want you to go along as you feel comfortable. Jennifer started this business as a discount coach. Well, not a discount coach. We were customers before when we became a coach. I think she wanted to work the business, but she was a customer beforehand. For about 6 months, we were full customers. Then, of course, we got the discount. We wish that we would have thought about it as a discount, but it wasn't pitched to us that way. So we never would have thought that, hey, we could have gotten these products cheaper for the last 6 months because we were buying E&E, Results in Recovery, and Shakeology full price. So here's the thing. So when you're talking about bringing someone in and like, well, what can I do to make my Shakeology cheaper, especially for the holidays? And they say, well, wait a minute. So all I have to do is really just refer one person to this business, or to Beachbody. I don't even say the business, to Beachbody, and I'll get a 35% discount. What is a 35% discount? Where did I get that number from? The cheapest challenge pack that you can buy is currently $140. And let's say I have something on promotion. But let's say it's $140. You make a $40 commission on each challenge pack that you sell. So what's other words that we've been using for the commission? We've been
compensation.
We've been just talking at compensation, because people may say sometimes words really can hang people up, and rightfully so. Some people may say, "Well, I don't want a commission." Okay, well, they're going to give you a $40 compensation. Oh, well, that's nice. So I earned it. So it's different verbiage. And Jennifer was really big on that. She didn't want to be in a commission business. She knew that.
Because I associated the word commission with sales.
And Jen hates sales.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So sometimes we just, it's how you play the words in your mind to make you feel comfortable with it. So Beachbody is going to compensate you $40 for the cheapest challenge pack. Obviously for $160, $180, $210, they go up. So at the cheapest challenge pack, you would get a $40 commission compensation, essentially making a 35% discount on your Shakeology. When we talk about the 3 and it's free, if you refer just 3 friends or friends or family or whoever within a month period, you would receive approximately $120 to $210 commission. Where did we get that number from? That's obviously $40 commission on the $140 or $70 commission on the $205. If you sold, let's say, a P90X3 or a T25 Insanity, those are currently $205. You would make a $70 commission off of that, or compensation, which would basically be one of those would be 70% off of your Shakeology if you just sold one T25.
Right.
Just something you wanted to add, Elizabeth?
Oh, no.
Okay. So this is something when you're talking to your newer coaches, or if you are a newer coach or just in it for this discount, you may say, well, this is great. I could really use a discount, or I could use some money back. I love Shakeology. I plan on staying on it forever. But if I can maybe get it for $70 a month versus $120 a month, why not? And it really helps to build our confidence in the products. And this is a great way to start your team out, that maybe you're on a team, or maybe you're the leader of a team that doesn't have a lot of business builders. Your team may not be filled with diamond coaches or emerald coaches or even coaches at Hit Success Club. They can really benefit from something like this. A lot of times people feel overwhelmed by the groups, success clubs, compensations,
Coach Basics,
Call to Action,
Coach Training Academy.
Coach Training Academy,
Yeah.
Coach Training Academy. Some people get scared of call to actions too.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, but anyway, so coach training, all these different things may scare them. So start off as small as they're willing to be. You can get it down to where they'll feel comfortable with. And then from there, you build on. And if you are one of those people, that's okay. We built this entire business. This entire business was built off of what? Maybe a coach a month, coach or two a month, give or take, for the first 7 or 8 months. Actually, not even. I think in 6 months we signed 2 coaches. Right? In the first 6 months we signed 2 coaches, and we had our first coach on day 1. Right? Day 2. Right? One of the 2, but that was my point. Yes, Sandy signed up with Jennifer day 1. So she was 50% on her way to Emerald. And it took another 6 months to get there. So it is just but her belief and her will, she was working on it. She was working on learning, and it was a brand new experience. So if that tumbled over the course of 3 years of consistency could yield a mid-6-figure income, 2 retired people, I think the count is up to 14 retired people on our team now. And several more in the works. And we've got probably over 50 people on our team that make more in their side income as they do in their regular jobs. And it's just, this all started from just one person. and then just mold it on. So never think that this is too big for you to get involved in. So this is something so I just wanted you to really think about how that you can keep it simple if you are a new coach. If you don't even think of yourself as a coach, and you just, I like my discount, I'm happy, I love Shakeology, this is perfect for you. Just think about one person that you can help. Now, if you are the upline, and you are going to talk to your downline coaches about this, make sure that they know that you are willing to train, that you are going to be the coach. Obviously, we don't train, we assist in challenge groups. You are going to be there for them. If you just find me one person, one or two people that want to get in the best shape of your life, of their life, you bring them in. Beachbody is going to compensate you for referring that person, and I am going to lead them through the challenge group, just as if they were my own customer, or just as if they were my own challenger. This makes it so that person says, okay, well, I know that I've wanted to maybe tell my aunt about 21-day fix, but I was afraid I was going to have to coach him. I was afraid I was going to have to send him links. I was afraid of all of this. But when you say it's okay, yeah, I understand it. Right now you just have your aunt. It doesn't mean that we're going to set up, it doesn't mean that I'm going to expect a BAT tracker from you. I hardly get it from our business builders. It's not like we're going to start asking all of these things of you. We're just going to build on it slowly. And if that's where it ends up, that's where it ends up. Even if you're just refer people once or twice every couple of months, you're looking at 50% off your Shakeology. So this is something for people that are brand new to get them started in a way. And they may find that they can work a business. Our best coaches that are on this team right now had zero intentions of working a business. Zero. Every single one of our top producers had no desire to work a business. Jennifer and Scotty started the anti-Beachbody group. Just anti-group. If you're a Friends fan, what was that episode where Ross and they started the anti-group, like the anti-Rachel group?
Oh, yeah.
Remember the I hate Rachel group, and then he ends up marrying Rachel.
Right.
You see what I mean? So that was the point, just anti. I don't want anything. If you're a Beachbody coach, you cannot be in my group. Right. And now Jennifer leads one of the best teams in the business. So that's something really to think about. Let's see, and we are nearing towards the end. We are at the end. You have anything to add on that?
One thing, and it just came to me now because we have our TV up there, and the DirecTV screensaver thingy is on. And it just made me think, because I get this thing in the mail all the time on our DirecTV bill that's like a certificate, and it's like, refer a friend and get $90 or whatever the amount is.
We've done that.
Yeah, we have. And the cool thing about that is I don't need to know anything about the DirecTV business. I don't need to know anything about how their model is. I don't need to know anything about their back office. I don't need to do any training. But they're giving me the tool and the permission to send somebody their way.
And they give us a product we're willing to do.
Right. So that's all you're doing with your coaches that are kind of in that in-between phase. You're giving them the permission and the opportunity to just refer someone your way. They'll get the credit, you do the work, basically.
Yeah. That's fine. And they'll get the credit no matter what it is, and you never know what that could mold into. Mm-hmm. So that's actually a great example. Another good example of what it could do, when Jennifer and I started this business, we had no cable. We had no money. We had no money. So now, we've got DirecTV in every room. It was weird, just that simple thing. We had no cable. We were like rabbit ears. You know what I mean? We're like, is there anything on the screen yet? It's ridiculous. We were so afraid when they were switching over to, remember when the government was switching over to, what was that thing, when they were switching over to the all digital? We were so scared we weren't going to be able to watch television anymore because we didn't have digital televisions. So, you know what I mean? This is so, it's what happens from a tiny little mustard seed. It's one of the strongest trees on the planet. So, anyway, that was great.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, Cher said it was a great way to present it.
Cool.
You did good. Okay, so, Are you a newer coach or a coach who just loves the discount? I want you to go out and get 35% off of the healthiest meal of the day.
Oh, that's a good idea.
That is a great idea. Coaches with a team. Reach out to your PS coaches and encourage them to get the savings they deserve. This is not just reserved for your business builder. Your business builders are obviously on a different kind of plan. They're trying to make a living, or they're just trying to maybe just make some holiday money. I would still consider that a business builder. It is fine to be different levels, but for every single person that you have on your team, especially your discount coaches, reach out to them in private message. Ask them if they knew anybody that maybe would help them get 35% off of their next meal or the next order. They may say, sure, I know somebody, and it's okay. Work with that person. Train that or coach that person. Get them into your coach group and do that. There's so many other companies, they help each. We need to do more of that. We really need to do more of capitalizing on the people that we already have. There are 4,500 coaches. I think it's 4,700 coaches in Fit for Life now. 4,700. These are active coaches. They are somewhere. There are 31 people on this call. So that means there's another 4,600 and some people that are active under somebody on this team that may know somebody that wants a discount. That's awesome. Cool. Was that it?
I think there's one more.
Is there one more? Oh, the most important one. Tune in next week, someone that is a lot more entertaining than we are. Jenna will be doing our call. I'm not allowed to say her last name because I say it my way. So we are excited to have her.
Yeah, so make sure you guys are sending out your prayers to her because she's in the hospital dealing with some blood issues. So hopefully she's in good spirits and staying super positive. But she is scheduled for next week, so
I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
I'm very excited to have her on. Another person who had zero desire to work a business. So
yes.
Very excited to have her on the team. She will be an elite coach. This year she's already got her point. She's got her rank. She is locked in. So we're very excited for Jenna. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Go ahead and get those call to actions going. If you're in one of our push groups, Jenny says it's time for bed. So her power hour is asleep. So if you're in one of our push groups, post any kind of progress that you're having in there. We'd love to hear from you.
And then I'll get the FitBiz challenge opened up, and I'll post it in the group so anyone that wants to join can join.
Do not feel bad if you don't want to join. It's okay. If you join, you got to participate, though.
Yeah.
It'd be a great experience, especially if you're not one that's used to dealing with a lot of their own challenge groups. It'd be great to help post and just see how it's done. So either way, great. I appreciate it. Thank you for the ones that we helped, and have a great evening.
Night, guys.
Night.